first ever talking makeup tutorial. This is also kind of like my first real YouTube video, and today I wanted to do my current skin prep. It's not my skincare because I'm only using 2 of my products, but my current skin prep and my makeup routine. So I did start off with the Hygiene Rice Oil Toner. By the way, my light is kind of bright, so hopefully it doesn't mess up. But I did start off with the Hygiene Rice Fila Oil Toner, and I'm going to add a little bit. Well, I don't actually need any more. This is so pretty. It's water. It has a watery consistency too, depending on how much you use. But this is so pretty on the skin if you like a very glassy look. It's so hydrating, and I love it also as an eye prep because I see some people, and I'm not saying this is wrong, but I see a lot of people or some people that don't do anything to their under eyes. Like when they use their skin prep, they kind of don't put it on under their eyes, like for their under eyes. And I feel like your under eyes are very important and crucial in your makeup because concealer sits there, then powder sits there, and some people put foundation. I don't. And also, it can crease. This is the 345 cream by Dr. Aliyah. I love this cream so much. It is amazing, so soothing, and relieving. I'm sorry. Okay, but it's soothing and it's so hydrating, and it's kind of thick, but not too thick. I love, I forgot what I was just talking about. Oh, right. So, yeah, but for your under eyes, a lot of people's under eyes crease a lot, and it can be patchy and dry spots, and, I'm sorry. I hope I don't say this entire video, but it's just, under eyes, I feel like people try to do less, but I feel like you need hydration under your eyes. And hydration does not mean oiliness for oily girls, because I'm an oily girl. Look at this. I love this. So that is actually all of my skin prep. That's the only thing I'm going to do today. Usually, I would also go in with the, which I'm actually almost out of this. I would also go in with the Revive Serum Ginseng plus Snail Mucin by House of Joseon, and I'd also go in with my sunscreen. This is just from Target, so. But I'm gonna lock this in, which I just started doing this. I don't know what it actually does or if it works, but I'm gonna lock in my skincare with this One Size Powder Melts spray. I love this spray so much. I don't know if that was a lot or not, but this is my skin prep all done. Now I like to let my products sit at least a little bit before I actually start putting more products on top. Okay, another thing, I love separating my products. So like I love separating my base products from my powder products. This has and holds all of my base products, including primers. Everything that's not a powder is in here. Of course, not my brushes though. I've been loving this Maybelline Grippy serum. I love it so much, and actually so much comes in here because I've used it a lot. So that's really good. I'm just gonna lay out all of the products I'm gonna use. Today, I'm gonna also go in with Red Pocket blushes. I love those blushes so much. They're amazing. I'm gonna use my Born This Way concealer. And I could do a brightening concealer today. I didn't do one when I filmed the last time, mainly just because I was kind of just doing, I don't know, I didn't really want one, and I was doing a no foundation look, and I was doing that for the first time. I ended up having to add foundation because, yeah, my dark spots peeked through. I think that's everything I'm gonna need. Oh, y'all are moving. Where are y'all going? I have to prop y'all up because my stand, what my light is on, is too low and you couldn't see me. But I think this has sat long enough while I was doing everything I was doing. So now I'm going to go in with the Grippy serum. This has a watery consistency, but it kind of dries down. What is that? But it kind of dries down thicker. Not like very thick. And I said this on my TikTok. I should have specified. It doesn't dry down very thick, but it dries down thicker than what it was when you put it on, if that makes sense. But this is also a really good skin prep because it is so hydrating and it feels so good. It's also lightweight. That's one thing that I love about, that's one thing that I look for in my makeup products, is lightweight makeup products, because if I feel like there's something on my skin, I'm not gonna like it at all. I don't want to feel like there's something on my skin. I want it to feel like nothing, but I want it to look like everything. I'm also gonna put on some hand cream. I'm gonna use the Victoria's Secret hand cream. I love this stuff. It smells so delicious. I low-key wish I had nails on, so this could be like a ASMR, and I could like do the little tapping of the products, but I can't have nails because I'm playing guitar right now, and I can't have nails with guitar, they said. Okay, hands are creamed up, so I'm now gonna, I think it's been sitting for long enough. I really like to let my products sit and soak into my skin. I'm already 8 minutes into the video. I'm also gonna line my lips. I like to do my lip combo in the beginning because as it sits through, which I'm sure you'll see the change, it is so pretty. I don't fill in anything, and I sometimes add my MAC lipstick to the center, but I'm not gonna do that today. Is this dried down enough? I don't know. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with my Fenty Beauty Eaze Drop Blur and Smooth Tint Stick. I love this stick so much. I feel like this is gonna move my products underneath, and it definitely is. Okay, I'm gonna do that much. I usually spray with the Milani Make It Last between, I love this spray too, between like after I put my foundation down, but I feel like because my skin, I didn't let it fully sit, it doesn't need it. I also don't put foundation on my forehead at all because unlike what I was trying to do with the little no foundation makeup look, I do actually for my forehead put product everywhere, so it's kind of a waste of foundation because there's gonna be product everywhere. I'm gonna go in with the Born This Way multi-use sculpting concealer in Warm Sand. I love this shade. I feel like it's like, I feel like it's really good, a really good shade for me. Like when I did the no foundation makeup look, even though I had a foundation, and I only did this concealer, because this is the concealer I use, it looked really good. Like it wasn't too bright. I also like to, I do have a specific technique that I do, and for my technique, I like to have, oh shit, I can't open this again, sorry. For my technique, I like to, for one, sit all the products out before I start blending. So I layer my I don't really, well, I do layer them, but I don't like put a product on, blend it, and put it on again unless it's with blush. Blush I do that with. But for for my base products, I like to just sit them all out on my face and then blend them. And I like to specifically sit out my concealer first, and that is because I like to let my concealer sit so it can thicken and build up coverage, which it is already very much full coverage. But I like it to sit even more, especially under my eyes, because I feel like under my eyes there is, I feel like with under my eyes, I'm gonna have to take this off. I'm sorry, I get so off track so fast, but what am I doing? Okay, and then I'm just gonna put this foundation. Did I say the products? This is the Fenty Beauty this is the Fenty Beauty Soft Lit Naturally Luminous Longwear Foundation 425. But what I was trying to say was, I feel like under my eye, I like it to sit more so that way it's a bit thicker, but not thick, just thicker, you know? So that way it's not... I don't know, I just like it like that. I don't know why I can't explain nothing right now. So I just put that, which you can't even tell because the shade match is so good. The shade match is for sure good. It's a bit orange, I will admit, but I think it's okay. I'm now gonna go in and do my brows. So for me, I don't change on my products. I may try new ones, but I don't change on my products. And I did try this. I got this for Christmas, which I don't think I posted my Christmas haul on here. But I got this Benefit Precisely My Brow pencil for Christmas. I love it. She is amazing. She feels cheap, which I don't like, but she is absolutely amazing. And it's so, like, when they say precisely my brow, they mean it. It's so precise. I love how I'm able to draw my own brows on and you can't tell. It's not like blocky or anything. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Freeze Gel. This is really good. Like, really, really good. By the way, all of the products that I use are in the description. They're also on my bendable. The brushes aren't in the description, but they're in my bendable, except for the MAC brushes. The MAC brushes I can't find, so I can't really put them there because they're a little bit older. Then I like to go in with this e.l.f. Brow Laminating Gel. Just the brush. I absolutely despise this gel. I used it. I actually got it for the gel. I didn't get it for the brush, but I'm happy I got it. But I used it. You guys, when I tell you, okay, my brows were, it held my brows, like my brows with the Benefit brow gel, my brows were moving and stuff, but with this, my brows were in place. But tell me why it did not dry down, not one bit. Like, why are you not drying down? And so I waited and I waited and I waited. I think after like 30 minutes it still didn't dry down, and I don't like that. Also, I prefer a clear gel, just so you really can't see anything. The Benefit one is clear, but it's horrible. How does that look? I think that's okay. I'm gonna smash this down. I'm also gonna try to post more long form content. This is not in the braid, but I'm trying to post more long form content. I think my next video, maybe, I'm not sure, maybe like an AM skincare routine. Whoops, like a long form AM skincare routine. I feel like that would be nice. I'm gonna let that brow gel sit, and I'm gonna go in with my Sephora 47 brush. If there is one brush currently that I could recommend anyone, and that's with my entire brush collection, one brush, it would be this brush. This brush, I can do a full face. No, I'm sorry. I can do a full base with just this one brush because it's so good and it's so multitasking. I'm gonna spray with the Milani Make It Last. Oh my god. I literally have to wait until everything is gone to breathe. But this brush is amazing. I like to blend down up too. Not to be specific or anything, just because that's what I usually do. And it always moves my I don't do my nose right now, but it always moves my lip liner at the top. I also like to pat it right here. And I'm probably gonna blend my bronzer first. That's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna use this brush right here. Oop. I like to blend the contour upwards and then the bronzer downwards into the contour. So just like blend it, kind of flicking upwards, and then just staple that. And then once it is where I want it to be, that's when I just tap. By the way, the faces I'm gonna make, I'm gonna warn you, they're gonna be crazy. Especially for my powders. For my under eyes, my powders, that's crazy. Okay, I think that's good. Because I put blush right here, and I always put my bronzer very high up. And with that, I don't do that, I just blend it. Honestly, I just blend it. But yeah, all of my products are very full coverage, so I don't need my hair. I don't need anything on my... I don't need anything on my... Oh my god, I don't need anything on my forehead. This brush is amazing, but I don't need any... What's it called? Foundation on my forehead. But this brush is so good. Do you see how it just blended that out? Oh my god. And then I go around my nose because I blended the concealer first, not the foundation. Now I'm going to go in and blend the foundation, and I just like go all around. And I want to get that foundation right here, so that way it's not just light right there. Okay. Now I'm going to go in and cut my contour. If you guys don't do that, I highly recommend it. It is so good because the contour, you see how it's all the way down? Like, it's all the way down to here. And I put it up here. So I just cut that, and I don't cut it too high up either. And then I just take it and go down. And just like that. And that's... Now my like cheek area is so long, it's so annoying, but there's really nothing I can do about that. What am I doing now? Also, these powder puffs are absolutely amazing. They're not powder puffs and they're not beauty blenders. I feel like they're powder puffs and beauty blenders mixed together because it's like a powder, it's like a beauty blender in a powder puff form, because it's a powder puff form, but this is like cushiony. I wouldn't recommend using them for your... This is for under my eye. Yeah. I wouldn't recommend using them for your powders though. These. Because of how cushiony they are. I would usually go in with my 447 brush first, but it's fine. There's like a hair somewhere. And I don't know where it is. Okay. So, now that that's all like that, I'm going to do my brows. Because they're done. So, I like to carve my brows now. I love doing that. Also, with this is the e.l.f. Instant Lift brow pencil. This is the waterproof one. With this, I like to fill in the tail, and with this, I like to only fill in the beginning of it. So I low-key feel like I messed up my brows though. That's great. Definitely messed up my brows. I'm gonna just take this and clean it up some, because I don't want it to look like blocky. I don't like blocky brows on myself. Yeah, it's starting to flake because I'm moving it, but it's okay. Is that okay? I can't tell. And then this just in the beginning. I should have done this with my powders done. See how I just drew that on? It's so good. Wow, that was like too much. Okay. Brows are done. I'm gonna reline these lips because what the heck? This is my favorite lip liner. And the only lip liner I use. By the way, if you hear my loud fan in the back, I'm so sorry. I love overlining my lips. I know I have pretty big lips, but I still love overlining them. I feel like it looks best when I overline them. I'm now gonna go in and do my nose contour. For nose contour, I like this big fluffy brush, and I like to kind of go into the crease right here and then kind of go into the brow, I guess you could say. But this bronzer is so blendable. It blends in so amazing. It's not hard to blend at all, for me at least. No, why is there a concealer right there? By the end of my makeup, my hands are always so filled with makeup. They're always filled with makeup. I also like to connect my nose to my forehead, which I'm not sure why I didn't do that today. Okay, so I'm not gonna use this brush. This is a very, 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 very dense brush. Very, very dense. So when you tap it, that's where the product goes. And see, I just go and blend it right up. This is extremely dense. I love it for my nose. Then I'm just gonna blend in any harsher lines. For me, I love harsh nose contour, which I know is not like everybody's cup of tea, but I love harsh nose. I'm sorry, I got a notification, but I love harsh nose contour. Look at that. If you ever wanna make your nose smaller, make the center where you put concealer, or you may use foundation, whatever you use, make the center smaller. Well, I feel like if you use, well, I don't know, but I use concealer, make the center smaller. Then I like to go in with this brush and I just blend my concealer. I do blend my concealer up into my creases, even though I use a brightening concealer. And I'm gonna spray my spray. Oh wait, I forgot. So I'm gonna go back in with my bronzer over that harsh line. See? Harsh line. Because I don't like harsh line right here. Just something like that. I forgot to do blush first. I've been slipping on my blush first stuff. I don't need to do blush first, but I always forget. Spraying with the Milani Make It Last. I also like to spray it to rehydrate the products and to lock them in. And I just go in a circle first, right here. Just like that. always look up when you're blending your under eye creases. That is a very, very good tip. Also, I like to carve my nose with concealer, reverse nose contour. But that is a very, very good tip, is to look up when you're blending your creases. A lot of people, I see them blend their creases looking like this and they'll just go over it. Like, that is, in my opinion, that is just setting your creases. And I don't think you want to do that. Or I wouldn't want to do that personally. I kind of try to stop it right by the end of my eye. But it doesn't matter because I'm going to put foundation. I mean, not foundation, blush. So, there. That is that. I'm now going to go in and blend it with my powder puff. Whoops. I absolutely love this NARS concealer. I'm not going to lie. But, would I buy it again? Right now, no. I wouldn't. At all. But hopefully, you know, my content works out and it does really well and NARS sends me the concealer. So now I'm going to go in and do blush. For blush, I'm going to let this concealer sit, by the way. For blush, like I said, we're doing the Road Pocket blush. So I have Date Cake and I have Juice Box. I'm going to go in with Date Cake first with this brush. I do have new brushes, but I'm going to wait to film with them. And I just go in right here. Like that. Same thing on this side, right here. This side is going to be way more blended because I did the other side first. Look at how pretty that is. I'm going to take a brush around that. I think that's enough. No, it's not enough. More blush. I'm going to put it on here, then just use my hand to really blend it into the bristles so it's not like too much blush. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the, whoops, that was Date Cake. Now I'm taking Juice Box, and this is one of the reasons why I bought more brushes, is because I have a lot of different shades of blush, and I don't like using the same brush for them. Specifically, I have berry shades and I have pinky shades, and I needed another blush brush for my pinky shades. I'm just gonna take this right here. So I'm gonna do that. Just like that. Then I'm gonna take this around it. Okay. And we're done. Okay. Now I'm going to take my bronzer and contour brush and go straight over that again. Just in case the blush kind of went, just in case the blush overdid that. I don't know what the word I'm looking for is. Okay, so I'm now going to use my brightening concealer brush to blend this concealer in. And I'm not looking up because I'm not blending this into the crease. I'm just distributing it right now to exactly where I want it. Now I'm going to go over this. This is the one that I used for my concealer, so it should go over the blush because the blush is a lot right now. And you see instantly how that just kind of, look at that. And now I'm going to go into that brighten shade. I can't turn it off. Okay. So this is what we have right now. And like I said, my nose contour is harsh because I really like a harsh nose contour, but I am going to go back over it with bronzer. Well, that bronzer brush. I'm not going to add any more bronzer. So we're done with all of our base products. I'm just going to put them back up. And I'm going to show you guys my powder setup. Oh, we're not done. I'm sorry. I need to carve my brows. I've been loving doing that. That was way too much. I use this MAC 212 brush. I'm being loud. I need to stop being loud. I use this MAC 212 brush, and I just go right under it, yep, and then over it. Like that. And I'm gonna try to do this. I'm actually just gonna do the tail. I'm not gonna do, well, I could do right here, and that's it. Same thing on the other side. Just gonna start it off like right here. Does that look okay? Okay, now to blend her, I use the 47 brush. I'm just gonna pick up the extra product because I don't want to waste my product, and I just close my eyes and blend it. I'll close one eye. Look at that, yeah. Then I'm gonna use this side of the brush just to get this little area. And I'm also gonna use this because this is what I use for foundation, just to extra blend it in. Okay, this is what we have right now. So I'm gonna keep these three out because I do need to redo my under eye before I set it. We're now done with our our base brushes. This is my little setup for, I love pink and I love checkered, so this was chef's kiss for me. This is my little setup for my powder products. So this is everything I use for powders. I'm gonna get out all of my products that I need right now. Get my powder brushes. These are my powder brushes. I also have more brushes back there that I'm going to use. These three. What am I doing? I don't know. I do know. Okay, hold on. So, I love the Huda Beauty Easy Bake and Snatch pressed powder. This stuff is amazing. I don't care what no one says. For me, it is absolutely amazing. I bought two, or I have two, and I bought another one because she's that good for me. And, you know, she left us. She got reformulated and she left us, so I had to make sure I was stocked up. Whoa. Wow. So, what I do for my under eyes, I use pressed powder then loose powder. Some people use loose powder then pressed powder. Some people only use pressed powder. Some people only use loose powder. It's whatever you want. But what I do is I load her up. Then on the back, I just tap it around to distribute it. Just like that. Then I take my little powder puff and hold on. So I take my little powder puff and I'm gonna do this side first. Well, no, I do this side first. So I'm gonna take it, blend out all of my creases because as you can see, I have creases right there that need to be blended out. So I'm gonna blend this out, stay looking up, and then put my pressed powder on top. Don't mind the faces. Okay, I look down. And then I like to go down, around, and then like that. Okay. But what you want to do is stretch the skin as much as you can. The more you stretch it, the less creases that you're setting, right? I'm just gonna do that one more time. I love this because one, it's lightweight, two, it's blurring, it's not matte. No, let me rephrase that. It's matte, but it's not as matte as the new one. But then again, some people's videos show it being very, very matte. Some people's videos show it being exactly like this one. So I'm not sure. But I'm thinking of buying it and then doing a comparison. I don't know why I'm starting to blend right there, but Oh wait, is she ready? So I'm gonna do the same thing, load her up, because I don't even know if I did or not. Then I'm gonna blend. And that is literally all I do to get her creaseless. Now, when I say creaseless, you can see that I still have creases, right? You can see I still have creases. Now, when I say creaseless, I mean that. Like, it's smooth. Your creases are not going to go away. Like, I'm pretty sure there's nothing that's going to make your creases go away makeup-wise. Unless you, like, pack something on. Now, just take this and go everywhere I put concealer and foundation. And just do a little side-by-side. I love doing this. Can you see? Yeah. No cuts whatsoever. I'm gonna staple the front of my brow too. Do you see that? Like, look at the difference. This is the original, not the new one. I love the original, I don't know. So then I'm gonna do that, and I only do it where I put concealer. I don't do it where I put bronzer or contour, only where I put concealer. Also, for smile lines, I don't have smile lines. Well, I do have smile lines. I didn't mean that. Like, when my face is, like, resting, you can't see any smile lines. I don't have harsh smile lines, but if I did, which I did make a video about this, if I did have smile lines, I would do the exact same thing that I do for my concealer, for my under eye. I'm just gonna use the back now. I never use the back, so I don't know what I'm doing. Just because, don't mind the weird angles, okay? I have to get everything. Okay. I think it's time to retire her. Yeah, it's time to retire her. No, she's fine. Okay, so what I was saying was, oh, I forgot. I'm gonna do this to my, oh my gosh. No, what's going on? This never happens. Wow, this literally never happens. Okay, she's getting retired. So I'm gonna get a new powder puff because, and this is the, by the way, the checkered comes in a set. It comes with this, and it also comes with this. Okay, so we have a new powder puff. But yeah, like I was saying, for smile lines, what I would suggest is, what did I do? What I would suggest is doing exactly what I did for my under eye creasing, right there. Stretch the skin, blend out the concealer or foundation or whatever you use, blend it out before you put powder. I'm not sure how people cannot use powder, if I'm being honest with you, because how does your makeup not move? What are you using? I feel like I could set this a little more. By the way, in all of my containers, like all of them here, I just put it right there. Now this is gonna take some time to adjust because it's thick. So now that we've set everything, I go in with my One Size Ultimate setting powder in Rich Peach. I love this setting powder. It's definitely one of the best that I tried, and my little powder puff is right here. I put this just under my eyes. I'll sometimes be extra, you know, and do it everywhere I put concealer and foundation, or everywhere that I just put like the or everywhere that I put the powder, but I usually just do it under the eyes, which is why this is gonna last me so long. And I have another one of this one. Now this is matte. This is matte and it's blurring. I'm gonna do the same thing even though my under eyes are set. I'm still gonna do the same thing. Tap and look up. But I still don't want to set my creases with this. I don't want to set my creases at all. I don't like how this has to come out because it's really hard for me. And I don't like how this has to come out because a little slash like isn't big enough. But I just put it on my powder puff, go around, and then get right here and tap it out. And there we go. We're done. Another powder that I absolutely love is, ooh, where is she? The Kimchi Puff Puff Pass. Now this is suntan, which I use as a brightening shade, but that powder is also extremely good and blurring and matte. It's not like Huda, like the pressed powder. It's like this because it's also matte, really matte. So now what I'm gonna do is my eyelash routine. Wow, we're 50 minutes in. I use 3 mascaras. It's a lot, I know, but it works for me. Like, it really does work. Oh my god, you guys, I forgot to spray my face before I put my powders. I don't spray my face while I'm doing my powders. Oh my god. Wow, I can't believe I did that. Okay, anyways, I'm gonna get out everything I use for my eyelashes. Okay, so for my, I'm actually gonna bake right now. This is the one size, the same one, but this is in shade Sweet Honey. I also look up while I'm doing this one too. And then my forehead. And I could do here and here. When I did my makeup the last time, I put it here just to do something, and it did not look good, so I'm not doing that again. But I could actually do, you know what, no, I changed my mind. I'm gonna do all of my powders before I do my eyelash routine. So I absolutely love Juvia's Place Duos. For blush, I love the volume 5, and then for contour and bronzer, I use Deep Dark for bronzer, and then I use dark for contour, oh my god, I use dark for bronzer and then deep dark for contour. Okay, so what I'm gonna do my bronzer, and I take, this is the MAC 150 brush. By the way, I didn't say any of the base brushes because they don't have, like, they're Morphe base brushes, and they don't have, because they don't have a name. But the brush set is listed in my bin bowl. So I'm going to take this, and I just go over everywhere I put that specific product. So I'm going to put this everywhere I put my bronzer. I love adding bronzer. I go crazy with bronzer. Like, my bronzer, I'm surprised it has as much as it does. This is really good. It's really, really pigmented too. So if you don't like as much product as me, it's still good because you don't need much. I'm just extra. And then I just take it, I swirl it around, and then I'll put it on the top or on the mirror. I swirl it around and I go everywhere, all under here. And now we're neutralized, and my face actually matches my neck. After that, I go in with my contour. This is shade Deep Dark. This contour is a bit too deep for me, but it still works amazingly. So I just go in, I tap it, and then I go up. Okay? I don't want to okay after everything. You guys, when I tell you this stuff is amazing, like, it's amazing. Don't mind my little hair up here. I don't know what's going on. But look at that. The forehead actually looks like too much. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my, because of it stops here, I'm going to take my brightening powder and go back on my forehead with it. Just to make sure that it doesn't look crazy. You see that? Then I go back over it with bronzer. See? And I'm going to dust this off because I'm not trying to bake right there. So now for nose contour, what I like to use, where's my brush? Okay, so I love this MAC 168 brush. I'm pretty sure that's what it says. 168 brush. It's a nice angled brush and it hugs my nose perfectly. I just go sweeping motions on both sides. And what I do is I follow my nose contour that I did previously into the brow and the crease. So now we look like this. I don't know why. I kind of don't like that. Why is it looking like that? Something's going on. Then what I usually do is I go back into my brightening powder. And I just take it. And I go like this. Also, my little... I'm gonna do this again. I don't know, I need to fix this nose contour because right now it looks weird. I don't know what I don't like about this. It's oh my god. Okay, whatever. It is what it is. I'm getting aggravated now. Anyways, so now I'm gonna go. Should I do blush now or should I do my lash? I'm gonna do my blush now. So I have been absolutely loving this Tower 28 blush. I got this from a gift card that I got for Christmas, and I keep it in its box because this is what it looks like, but I keep her in her box because I've heard she likes to break, and we don't want that. So I just dip into it and then I go onto this side. And this is my inner blush. So I like to go right there, you know? Look at that. That's so pretty. And I just use it just for the inner corner. And then for volume 5, I like to take volume 5. I use both of them. And I like to take this M129 brush and just go around it to intensify it. And what I'm going to do is I'm not going to go completely around it. I'm just going to go here. So just right there. And then I'm going to go into it. That looks a bit too harsh, but it's okay. I'm going to diffuse it with my bronzer. And I'm feathering it very lightly. Then I'm going to take my bronzer and just tap over it so it's not too harsh. I've learned that for me just kind of fixes it if it's too intense. And I want to bring this more blush right here, so that way I like that. Okay, I actually like that. So now we're gonna do my lash routine, and for my lash routine, like I said, I use 3 different, my hand at the end, I use 3 different mascaras, and then I go in with a tight line. So I also use an eyelash curler. This is the Wet n Wild X Hello Kitty 50th anniversary eyelash curler. It also came with a brush set and the thing I put my base brushes in. And then I like to go in with this eyelash comb, I guess it is. So I curl my eyelashes, and it should, I try to curl them as close as I can to my lash line. Do you see how that instantly, like, oh my god, this is the best eyelash curler I have ever used, and I like truly mean that. I don't know why or how eyelash curlers work differently, but they for sure do. Like, they for sure do. So firstly, I like to go in with, I forgot this has nothing on it. Firstly, I like to go in with the CoverGirl orange mascara. I think it's like called Lash Bloom or something. I don't know. But I like to first go in with this. I made a mark. I feel like also my makeup routine takes so long. We're already at 1 hour and 5 minutes in. I feel like it takes so long because, for one, I like to let my products sit, right? For two, I like to blend them in thoroughly. Three, I use a lot of products, like a lot. And then lastly, I don't do lashes, like I don't do fake lashes, so this step takes a while. So I like to get to the roots, from the roots all the way to the tip. I don't like to do just the roots or do just the tips. I like to do all the way through. Okay. This is one. By the way, at the start of the video when I was saying my lip combo, like, this is what I meant. You see how it's now not like it was before? That is what I love. So then I take this Wet n Wild Mega Mascara Hydrofuge. Also, I try to get the inner corners too. I want every single piece and lash to be coated with mascara. Do you see the difference that this makes between that? Okay, I just got it like right here. That's okay. I'll reveal it in. Lastly, I go in with the Colossal Waterproof Mascara by Maybelline. This is amazing. I mean, they're all amazing, but that's also one of the reasons I don't like putting, see the difference now? There's always a difference. It just gets better and better. But that's also another reason I don't like putting products on my eyelids, because mascara will always be on my eyelids. And then I have to clean it off, and then the product that was on my eyelids get messed up. The tip. We're looking good. Okay, so the brush, hold on. So I use a specific brush to clean off the mascara on my eyelids. This is the brush that I use. I'm not sure if you can like see it. This is the brush that I use, and I just put it in here. By the way, I use the blue micellar water. Okay, so now after I do that, I'm gonna put bronzer right on top of that, because now our eyelids look crazy. They still look crazy, but it's okay. Curl my eyelashes. Don't curl your eyelashes right after. Trust me, they will rip out. I love curling my eyelashes though. I feel like it makes such a difference. Do you see that? Now I take this and just comb it through. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Do you like, are you kidding me right now? This was a game changer for my lash routine. But be careful because it hurts. Like if you poke yourself. Yeah, some eyelashes came out. 3. But it's okay, because our lashes look good. Now for the bottom, I like to take just the colossal one. I don't do all 3 for the bottom. And I'm actually going to take this and bring it closer. Just like right here. And I like to try to be very precise with this, because I don't want it to get on my powders at all. Also, for some reason, when I do the tips, like the very end of my eyebrows, my eyelashes, the bottom ones, it makes them look so long. Like, I don't know what it is. Okay. So this is what we're looking like now. I'm gonna reline my lips, because this is one of my favorite parts, is lining my lips. Like, I love all makeup, you know, but I have a couple parts that are just like top tier, like lining my lips. I love doing my lips. I absolutely love my lips. My eyebrows and eyelashes, and then blush. What did I just kiss? Chef's kiss for me. So since we're done all of that, let's talk about setting sprays. For setting sprays, I use 3, and I'm looking to add 1 more. That sounds crazy. Trust me, I know. I want to brighten this up just a little bit. But I know that sounds crazy. Just listen. So we have my base setting spray that locks in my base. I love this. I also use this for my powders now because why not? We have but I don't have to use that for my powders. That's just, you know, if I want to, which I usually do. We have my powder melts to melt all of my powders in together and give me that gorgeous dewy look. And then lastly, we have the Stay All Night Microfine Setting Mist. Wait, Stay All Night, yeah, Microfine Setting from e.l.f. This is budge proof. Your makeup isn't going anywhere. Trust me. If I sprayed half of my face with this, let it sit, spray it again, let it sit, touch half of my face, touch the other half, this side is going to be clean, this side isn't. Just trust me on this. So I like to spray the Milani first. And actually, I think I'm going to do my beauty marks. I kind of like makeup without beauty marks though. But I love makeup with beauty marks. So when I have no makeup on, I'll use this, just this. And I'm going to use just this now. This is the NYX Professional Makeup Lift and Snatch. It's an eyebrow pencil. I mean, it's an eyebrow pin, right? Is this a pin? Yes, pin. I love just that beauty mark right there. I think I'm just going to do that. I usually do a beauty mark here too, but I'm going to do just that beauty mark right there today. I love that beauty mark right there. So I'm going to spray with this. I like to let all of my setting spray sit in between spraying. I also forgot to tight line, which, I mean, the makeup looks good without tight lining, but I love makeup with tight lining. I use this Sephora 12-hour colorful contour eye pencil in black lace. For my bottom lash line, I do the entire lash line. Then for the top, I only do half. Look at that. Doing this to the top makes this look so much fuller, in my opinion. Then the bottom. Do you see how much better that looks? I also like how dark this is. It does need to be sharpened. Highlighting done. This is what we have right now. So this is just with the Milani spray. Now I'm going to spray the powder melts. That's what I was talking about, the sprayer. So this is what the powder melts. Okay. So this should be good. Now I'm going to do the all night setting spray. I don't actually do my makeup to do anything. I just do my makeup to film because I really want to be a beauty content creator. So I just do my makeup to film. Then I may keep it on, then I take it off. So that all-nighter setting spray is a matte setting spray, but I feel like because I use 2 dewy setting sprays, it doesn't leave me with a matte finish. I want to intensify that beauty mark right there. So I'm going to go in with my NYX Epic Wear lip liner. I mean, not lip liner, eyeliner. That was like way too much. Because that was too much, I'm going to take my powder puff and dab it down. So this is the finished makeup look. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and let me know if you would be interested in me doing like makeup posting a makeup look every week. It's probably gonna be the same look because, like I said, I don't do different looks. I need to yeah, like I said, I do the same looks because I just love the same looks. This is the outcome. I really hope you guys did enjoy this video. I did leave everything that I used in the description. Yeah, have a good day or night.